Hey, y'all, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. I'm Curry Terrell. With me, as always, the fantastic...
I really am sighing a lot.
Yeah, I know. The fantastic Adrian McMillan.
I'm overstimulated.
Are you?
Yes.
How's life?
It's fine.
How was your week?
It really flew by, I will say.
I feel like when you're about to go on a trip or when you're about to travel, time literally flies. Like you count down so much that it's like you blink and you're here.
It's true. Do the people know where I'm going?
I think you've said, but say it again.
Germany. We will be off air for 3 weeks.
That is, I'm not about the off air part, but just like it shocked me you're going to be gone that long.
Well, I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
3
well,
weeks.
yeah, because we post tomorrow.
And then that's one Sunday.
And then the next
2 Sunday.
You come back.
Easter.
Yeah, so 2 weeks.
2.
This is our spring break.
Yes.
Happy
ski
spring
week.
Spring break.
Yeah, ski week.
Ski week, as the bouge people say.
Yes.
Is ski week separate of spring break?
Yes.
That is sick.
Ski week is earlier in the year. It's like February.
Ski week.
So I guess it really is spring break.
What's the thing you had where you didn't have to go to class in the middle of the day?
Nutrition.
Nutrition. Who has nutrition as a class?
It's not a class.
It's just a break for you to do whatever
It's
you
a
want.
break for
see
15
your friends.
minutes. Yep.
Why is it called nutrition?
Because you like go have a little snack.
What did you have?
Whatever
fries.
whatever you brought or whatever you wanted to buy.
Yeah. Did
It
they
was
have
great.
food open?
Mm-hmm. The cafeteria was open.
Wow.
Nutrition.
Nutrition. It's like
But does that make
recess.
sense though? First period, second period, break. Third period, fourth period, lunch. Fifth period, sixth period, go home.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I've never heard of it until you.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Okay. What are you most excited about Germany? What are you looking forward to the most?
What am I looking forward to the most? Experiencing like real weather.
Yeah.
Spring weather. I feel like I always say that whenever I go somewhere new. It's like I want to experience real weather.
Yeah.
Meaning like today was like 85 degrees here. Luckily, when we leave, there'll be a 90-degree heat wave, a 100-degree heat wave.
Yeah.
When we're there, it'll be like 62.
That's nice.
Love it. And just seeing nature and my German family I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
It should be fun.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see all the pictures.
Thank
How many
you.
rolls of film are you taking?
That's a good question. Maybe, I mean, we're there for like 11 days.
I know.
So 5, all of it, all of the ones I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better make a book.
Mine.
We saw 2 movies this week.
Yeah.
Also, do you want to say final prediction who you think is going to pass away tomorrow on the White Lotus?
Tomorrow on the White Lotus, who is going to pass away? I think Saxon.
Yeah, I think it's something in that family for sure.
Because all signs are pointing to something bad happening to him.
Yeah.
Gary wanted to see him. Is that his name? Or
Yeah,
Greg?
Greg, yeah.
Greg/Gary. Wanted to see him at the house, but he said no.
Yeah.
He took drugs then, but he was okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something swirling.
Exactly.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm excited.
That's a good guess, I think.
Yeah.
Caroline and me came up with the perfect person.
Who?
Julia Stiles. She should be on the White Lotus.
Great casting.
She'd be fabulous.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan should have... I feel like she should have done it last year.
No, this feels right.
She could have been Michelle Monaghan.
She could have.
Maybe not old enough, but yeah, she could have figured in.
Yeah, no. But yeah, it's all great casting. I can't wait to see what is next.
I know. Me either. And then a whole year we have to wait.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
sick.
I should correct the record.
Oh, yeah. We should have started the episode with that to begin with.
I love The Pit.
Okay, so last week, if you recall, Adrian said, I just watched The Pit. I did not like it.
No,
Or it's not for me, is what
I'm
he
eating
said.
my words.
After we finished recording, we got wings, which were delicious. And we watched the second episode, and we loved it. Oh, I liked the
You've
first
loved
one.
it to begin with. I did not.
But you loved it. And then here we are. We've both watched 6, you're on 7 episodes of it.
It's fantastic.
Also, I don't know what I was thinking, wanting to binge that.
I could binge it for sure.
I like to watch one and then take a break.
Why? Because it's just so medical, so heavy?
Yeah, I don't want to get where, like, I just have a really short attention span also at home.
You do?
Yeah, that's why I watch a lot of reality TV, because you can look away, you can play on your phone, you can go to the bathroom,
sure,
like, it
that
doesn't
tracks.
matter.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're watching something, like, I watched that Dying for Sex show, and I kept I would pause when I started to get distracted. Because, like, I have trouble focus. I don't know. This is why I like to watch movies at the movies.
Yeah, I love that we're not leaving the hospital.
I do too. Genius.
I think that really kind of keeps you connected.
Yeah.
I'm loving the characters.
Yeah.
There's funny moments, not funny, but like lighthearted moments.
Yeah.
There's serious moments. And I can't wait to finish it. I don't
I
even know
know
what could possibly happen. I do want to know, like, how does it get more serious for the characters? You know what I mean? We've kind of gotten little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
But I saw season 2 is taking place over 4th of July weekend.
Oh.
Which I thought was a great idea.
Someone got a firework in their head.
Yeah, or their hands. People will always blow their hands off.
Oh, my God.
I know. Can't wait. I love it.
I love it, too.
I apologize to everybody on the pit.
And I love the boy who keeps getting stuff shot on him. Pee, blood.
He's great.
It's like every scene, there's something going all over him.
Yeah, he's really good.
Okay, we saw 2 movies this week.
I can't remember the first one.
We'll do that one second. So we're going to start with the big movie of the week, which is supposed to make $130 million.
Double what they said.
A Minecraft movie.
Love it.
Starring Jack Black, Jason Momoa, Danielle Brooks, Emma Myers, and Jennifer Coolidge. Minecraft is a game like that you play on the computer.
Yes.
And with blocks and a world. It's like world building, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
With cubes.
Does that sound right, Patrick? And this is a movie based on it. If you go into the movie with little to no knowledge about Minecraft, the game, aka me and you, do you know much about Minecraft?
0.
You will be fine.
Yes, it sets up basically exactly the perfect amount of knowledge that you need.
Yes, it gives just enough to where you don't feel like I wasted an hour trying to figure out a game I don't understand or that I don't care about. But they keep it light.
I agree.
Thoughts?
Wildly better than I thought it would be. I really loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Jack Black. I love Jason Momoa. I love Daniel. I thought all of them just met the moment, especially Jack Black. Obviously, he will act like a clown no matter what in whatever movie he does.
Yeah.
But he just met the ridiculousness of the movie, of the story.
Totally. He was the right person for that, for sure.
Exactly. And I don't mean to toot my own horn again.
Beep, beep.
But after the movie ended,
yeah,
I looked to Patrick and said, this really reminds me of Gentlemen Broncos. It was literally, like, not beat by beat, the same type of humor, but so much of that kind of, like, dry comedy.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people have seen that movie.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. It was his follow-up. The guy who directed this movie did Napoleon Dynamite as well. And Gentlemen Broncos, I think, was like the second or third one. Maybe it came after Nacho Libre. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he also directed this movie, lo and behold. So when I discovered that, it really clicked in my brain.
You really did call that.
Yeah. But it's like there's such a through line for how he writes his movies, directs his movies, all that kind of stuff. I just thought it was so funny.
A lot of cast crossover.
A lot of cast crossover. It was perfect. I mean, I literally loved it.
You were giggling a lot.
I just thought, I was like, I don't know why this is scratching such a weird part of my brain, but it did.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. But I was ready for it to be over.
Really?
The last, 30 minutes, I was like, I think I've fulfilled. I enjoyed it, though. I laughed a lot. I thought all the acting was good. It was a lot of Jack Black. And I just thought, after a while, I was like, this is starting to feel like a commercial. I was like, okay. But it was good. I laughed, and when the jokes hit, they were so good. Jennifer Coolidge and her little 2 scenes were good. Jason Momoa, it was nice to see him being so silly. Danielle Brooks, I love.
He's got a good scream.
And he was perfect for this. He sort of has that personality as a celebrity, And this was a good plug for that kind of silly character that, or like, when he's doing like talk shows, he's very like silly,
like
fun.
goofy. Yeah. Did you like how the theater was hooting and hollering?
Well, I just kept thinking this isn't for me.
Right, I was just about to say
so
that.
I don't mind it,
or us for that matter.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I don't know anything about Minecraft. So like, does it have fans? Like, are there people that are sitting at home like, oh my god, I've been waiting for this my whole life?
No, I don't think to that respect.
Patrick says yes.
I think more so that they are massively fans of the game and are just excited to see it on the screen. Not necessarily like they're just in for the fun of it. Yeah, like a roller coaster,
which is how I tried to go into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people hooting and hollering, I just thought, that's how I felt Wicked. Mm-hmm. So and we were seeing it the first night. Mm-hmm. So like, if they want to hoot and holler, it wasn't too bad.
But I loved it. I was like, oh my god, there are people who are really loving this.
Yeah.
And I thought in that moment, I was like, oh, this is going to do well. Like, I have no concern about it not doing well.
Oh no.
Maybe critically, but like, who cares?
Oh yeah, stuff like that's not. That's not the point. We did do the cinema score card.
I gave it an A.
And I just kept thinking, I don't know that LA is where they should do these. They need to do it in like Denver.
100%. Cincinnati.
Because movie people are very pretentious.
Yeah.
And they're going to sit there and be like...
But are movie people going to see Minecraft?
Well, they do those cards at every movie.
Yeah.
So like, Minecraft. But yeah, some people will go see it and then they'll be like... I mean, I was looking on Letterboxd, people were like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, okay... touch grass.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. It's supposed to be fun and silly and funny, and that's what it is.
Exactly.
I thought it was fun.
And it proved the fact that there were people who wanted to go see this movie. It made $130 million. Oh, yeah. The highest grossing movie of the year so far.
Minecraft 2?
Maybe.
Another Minecraft movie.
Yeah, maybe. And you know what's so crazy is right now, obviously, I've talked about this newsletter and news organization Puck that I'm a part of. Matt Belloni, who I think is his name. Is it Belloni? Belloni, maybe? Not Bologna, like bologna sandwich.
It's just so...
There is quite the infighting happening at Warner Brothers right now with David Zaslav, the guy who runs Discovery Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
And the people who are deciding like what movies are getting made right now. And so this is obviously a very big win for them.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. A Minecraft movie.
Fantastic. I give it 4.5 stars. I might up it to 5. I love it. I want to support that man who directed it and wrote it, whatever it was.
Is that other movie streaming somewhere? Gentleman Bronco?
Patrick, did you find out if we own it? We don't. It's $15. Buy it. I'll send you $15 right now.
Send it to me right now. Send it to me. Show me to me, Rachel.
I'm sending it.
$15.
Wow.
That is a lot. So can we have a movie night and watch it?
Yeah, happily.
Or I can watch it while y'all are in Germany, and I watch the cats.
There you go.
I can sit here and watch Gentleman Bronco.
I'm eagerly awaiting your review.
I did put on a little bit of Wicked on Peacock.
Oh.
I mean, it's just so nice that it's there. I own it, but I was at the other house watching the dog, and I was just like, I could really watch the first 20 minutes of Wicked.
And that made $100 million on PVOD.
Fabulous. I love it. Anything else you want to say about a Minecraft movie?
Go see it, especially if you have children's.
They were showing Shallow Hal on E yesterday, and I watched like 30 minutes of it. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously did not age like milk, but it made me giggle.
I've never seen that.
But you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the part where the chair breaks underneath her. I mean, it was made... I was also like 12, so I forgive myself.
Yeah.
Okay, the other movie we're going to talk about is... The Ballad of Wallis Island.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Which breaks my heart because I loved it.
Wow.
And I thought you liked it.
I did like it.
Ballad of Wallis Island. It is starring Tim Key, Tim Basden, Carey Mulligan, and this is not English, so I'm not going to pretend that I wrote something. My phone autocorrects when I do this, and then sometimes I look back and I'm like, that's not what I wrote. Yes, Sean Clifford.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you what it autocorrected to. Okay. This movie is about a man who's like a super fan of this group, this duo, from the mid 2000s. Mm-hmm. And he invites the lead singer to do a private show on this island. And when he gets there, he realizes that the private show is for that man alone, who's just like some normal Joe who
has won the lottery.
Yeah, who's won the lottery. And he also, without him knowing, invited the girl, Carrie Mulligan, that was his like duo partner. And it's about them working through their stuff. The guy at like a career crossroads, and the guy who lives on this like remote island in Ireland.
Yeah, I did. I think my Letterboxd review perfectly summed it up. I would have loved this like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, it just is like that kind of cozy, quirky, whatever. I thought some of the writing was really corny, especially at the end. Homegirl's husband, like that little monologue he had.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Really bad. But the singing was great. The songwriting was great. The premise is kind of fun. Actually, really fun.
Yeah.
But now that Patrick said it, I can't escape the thought of it being like Ted Lasso humor, which it kind of was, that guy.
Yeah.
But I can forgive that too.
Yeah.
Because the premise of the movie I thought was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. It was very just like feel good, comfort, funny movie. The main guy obviously talked a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, Patrick obviously hated it. He said like 5 seconds of the movie, oh my God, shut up. And there were the other guy besides was saying the same thing. Also,
Was
did you
he
see
really?
the smoke going up over the projector?
I did see that.
Alana was like, are you looking at me? I was like, no, I'm looking at the smoke going over your head. Focus on the film. I was like, can you imagine going to a theater and just vaping?
I don't think it was vape.
What was it?
I mean, it was literally nonstop. I think it was the heat of the projector.
Oh, really?
I think so, because I've seen that before, but there was just a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was vape.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
Yeah.
I don't like the theaters on fire.
Yeah,
but
because also vape usually smells like strawberry syrup.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. I think the guy beside us also was like jumping theaters.
Oh.
Because he sat in the row in front of us, but like in a totally different seat. And then remember he moved into our row and just sat in a random seat.
He walked in front of us?
Yeah, he was in that row in front of us for a while. And those girls came and he got up and then he went like beside Alana.
Oh,
like 2 seats over
totally
from her.
Don't remember that.
And I was just like, do people still do this? I
Yeah.
guess they do.
Yeah.
Good for him. Anyway, the movie I thought it was great. The chemistry they all had was great. They all felt like real people, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And the two of them wrote the movie, and the guy wrote all the songs.
I do love that.
Yeah, I loved it. All the songs felt real, like real music.
Yes.
It was just sweet. It was like a little indie sweet movie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in this day and age, I don't think that was a movie that needed to be in theaters.
Yeah. Well, the first week was only in 4 theaters. 3 of them were in LA.
And it's expanding further.
Caroline said it's playing more places this weekend.
Wow.
But that will probably be the end of the path.
Yeah. Like a theatrical movie going, like what about that movie is attracting people to the movies?
I know.
It's a tough sell for me.
Carrie Mulligan.
Yeah, but she's in it for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that from the trailer.
No, absolutely not.
I loved the not the comedic guy. He was funny, but I thought this is gonna be me one day with all my collections of something. Just a little freak with all my DVDs.
Yeah, and I hope millions of dollars.
Oh my God, I'd love it. He won the lottery twice. I'd love to win it once.
Me too. Let's put it out there.
Oh my God, I would love to win the lottery. I'd be so happy.
Love it.
Yeah. I've asked you this before. If I died tomorrow, what would you do with all my Kelly Clarkson stuff?
I'm sure there's like a museum or something we could donate to.
That is the answer I want.
Right? Some kind of
Just
exhibit.
promise me you won't throw it away.
No. Where town is she born? Or where is she from? Texas?
Burleson.
I'm sure there's some kind of thing there honoring her.
Thank
City
you.
Hall or something.
Thank you. The rest of it can go. Kelly and Leanne stuff, I just cannot accept that in the garbage or in a Goodwill. Because a Goodwill, it'll just dump in the garbage. Okay. Anything you want me to look out for?
Meaning?
If you pass away? God forbid.
Like for my stuff? I guess my Ina Garden cookbooks. But
I'll hang on to them.
Yeah. I want you to learn every recipe in those books.
And we'll have, what's that movie? Julia, Curry and Ina.
Love it.
And it'll be because we're not going to wish for you to pass away. Okay. Now it's time for our question of the week. It comes from our dear friend.
We did get a voicemail.
Oh, let's hear it.
From a tax collection service.
Oh. Okay. Do we need to pay?
We owe taxes. Let's chat with Curry LLC owes taxes.
Oh my God. We're going to do a Kickstarter. Does Kickstarter still exist?
Did you not live here 3 months ago when the fires happened?
Oh, yeah. I just feel like now most people do GoFundMe.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I went there. Our question of the week comes from our dear friend, Frankie. He asked, based on our question last week, he wants more. What does Rachel Zegler do now? Now that the world's against her,
meaning
she's
her
in Snow
career.
White and it collapsed, even though it's going to make money.
Yeah.
Disney is on a different ballpark. It's like Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, they put out movies. Yeah, they lose money, but like it will have a legacy. It'll go on Disney Plus. People will stream it for years and years and years.
Yes, and she is Snow White now to a whole new generation of people.
100%.
You know,
okay.
So
what does Rachel Zegler do now?
So now this is AC Consulting talking.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. He wanted AC Consulting to tell him.
The thing that I've gathered from her personality is that she obviously is not afraid to hold her ground and speak her mind and stay in her own lane. So I do not doubt for a second that there won't be offers still coming her way.
5,000%.
Obviously, she's going to Broadway now, or the West End, rather.
To be a Vita.
Which I think is honestly like a good kind of move because it's a little bit more reclusive.
Prestigious.
You're not necessarily like on a humongous press cycle. Like you don't have a lot of like millions and billions of eyes on you.
Yep.
It's more local, and like the people who love you will come see you.
Correct.
And you're just kind of reinvigorating that fan base.
Correct.
So ultimately, I don't think her path has really wavered any, in my opinion.
Yeah. Film-wise, I think that she needs to do something aimed, like, still on a higher brow level. Because so far she's done West Side Story, which was it.
Yeah.
She did Snow White. She did
Y2K.
Y2K, which nobody saw.
It is on HBO Max now, though.
Oh, should we watch it?
Yeah.
Huh? She's in the Hunger Games.
That was
exactly.
a big deal. Hunger Games
Yes.
was a big deal for her.
So she needs to find another movie that is aimed towards people her age.
Yes.
Because those people seem to have a big attachment to her.
Yes.
And so she needs to find something like not Fault in Our Stars, but like Spectacular, like a Shailene Woodley kind of, where it's like a little higher brow than like a teeny bopper movie.
But somewhat coming of age in some way, shape, or form.
But that people that are like 15 can really latch on to.
You know what immediately came to my mind in that way? Almost like of course, The Farewell with Awkwafina.
Exactly.
That aged woman who's like, fresh out of college, trying to make a name for herself, disappointing her family, yada, yada, yada.
What happened to Awkwafina after that movie? That was literally the best movie ever made.
I know.
And then it's like now she's in The Bad Guys 2 as the voice. Now she's in she must make so much money. She is in every cartoon. If you listen, Awkwafina's there.
Yeah.
Good for her.
So something of that caliber.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That feels really right for her.
Because like Y2K was silly, but it was an A24 movie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes. So there has to be some kind of elevated story that would get her. Again, she has the fan base, I feel like.
Totally.
Yeah. So I'm not nervous for her.
I'm not either.
No. I hope that's a good answer.
Yeah, it is. I say yes, it is. Okay, thank you so much for your question. If you have a question, you can.
Patrick just texted me saying HBO miniseries.
Would be fabulous.
Yeah, maybe some TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe she can be on And Just Like That, season 4.
No.
Okay. Thank you so much for your question. If you have a question, you can call us, 919-675-2428, which is 919-675-CHAT. You can send us a text message there, leave a voicemail. You can also email us at letschatwithcurryandadrian@gmail.com or comment on any of our social media accounts. Now it is time for our songs of the week.
You go first.
Well, my first question is, did you listen to Miley Cyrus or see the video?
I didn't see the video. I listened to like 5 seconds of one of the new songs.
Just doesn't seem like a single. But people are like, "Oh, this is it."
Yeah.
I think people just love Miley.
Yeah, and you're a hater.
I am. I really. But like Flowers, I don't enjoy her, but that's a bop. Like I can accept that that's a bop. The video, her strutting up the hill, fabulous.
Great.
Is
that your song of the week?
No, it's not. Absolutely not. She'll never be my song of the week. My song of the week is called "If Looks Could Kill" by Carly Pearce.
Chill in the air, room goes quiet even though it's crowded out of nowhere. You walk in with your arm around her and I say I'm fine. But if looks could kill, I'd be 6 feet under. Seeing you happy is hitting me harder than I thought that it would. You make moving on look too good. And if looks could kill, I'd be pushing up daisies, watching you over there, calling her baby, putting on a show to see. Like an old looking at you's killing me.
Some country.
Wow.
And I love it. It was on my release radar.
Which is like new music mix for me on Apple Music.
Exactly. I have like the new release Friday that I scroll through, but that's just like what studios have paid to have their artists put on a playlist. And then they have release radar, which is recommended off of like what you actually listen to. But
so you don't think that the studio's buying that either?
I can tell you it's not, because like Leanne's on there, and Leanne, they ain't nobody paying to put Leanne on there.
You're right.
So it's like they base it on, and also because I listen to Old Mess, they'll put like if Doris Day puts out like they have a new like compilation of her.
Oh, interesting. So it's just an algorithm working for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
And sometimes it's really wrong.
Interesting.
But sometimes it's really right.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I doubt that my new music mix has paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's more algorithm based.
Yeah, I'm sure Apple Music has a whatever the today's top hits or whatever it is.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm really revolting against those things.
The music industry.
Yeah, I am. I really am.
My song of the week is called "Sex, Drugs, and Existential Dread" by Chloe Keisha.
The forecast is rain. There's nothing to look forward to. My outfit is lame. I could chill with Steve, but he's boring too. I'm selfish, okay. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? The world is on fire. Let's order Taco Bell. Well, come on inside, and we can watch the news and get naked. Maybe that might be fun. We're all gonna die, so if you got something to say, then just say it. Sex, drugs, and existential dread. I'm talking sex, drugs, and existential dread. You can do it every night from the comfort of your bed. Sex, drugs, and existential dread.
Fabulous.
I played for Patrick. He approved.
That Rachel Chinariri girl, remember she was your song of the week when we first started doing this again?
Yeah.
She's everywhere now. And I just think Adrian was really on the ground floor with bringing her to America.
I was. And Patrick, what concert did we see her at where she was the opener?
I was.
Muna.
Oh, yeah. That
at the Greek Theater like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Fabulous.
Yeah. You know what's interesting, too? Again, Patrick and I, you know how we've been saying recently we're very much on the same wavelength? Like I called you about something. You're like, I was literally just about to text you.
Yes.
I played the song for him, and he was like, this sounds like a Rumi Wolf song. And I was like, that was literally the thought that came in my head when I was listening to it.
We have really connected to each other's brains.
I love it. We're telepathic.
Yeah, we are telepathic.
Yep.
Also, a day from yesterday is Beyonce. This ain't Texas.
So when we come back, we'll have 2 weeks till Beyonce.
I cannot wait for that concert. I have chills thinking about it.
Wow. What are you going to wear?
Cowboy hat, for sure.
And then all black and then faint.
Don't.
Like I almost.
I don't think it'll be that hot.
No, I don't.
May
think so.
4th, and it's at night.
Yeah, no. I mean, I thought the same thing when we went to Beyonce and Taylor Swift last time. I almost fainted.
That was in September,
I know.
which is hot in LA.
Yeah, but you and I don't do well with the heat.
We don't do well with the Ashley the other day. When she was leaving, she said, "Oh, this fan, this fan, this fan." She's like, "Because I know you're just like me. You get hot." I said, "And that's why you're my queen, girl." She gets it.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like the heat. Wow. Anyway, so I definitely have on shorts, and I don't know. Can't decide. I need to try that Beyonce shirt on that I bought last time and see if I can squish my body into it.
Yeah, definitely find that out. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not wearing my cowboy Ken, even though the theme would be perfect. I'm not wearing
The
it.
hat.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have a cowboy hat sitting in my closet, so might as well.
Patrick, what are you wearing? What do you want to wear?
Okay.
He's not in the mood to talk.
No.
Wow.
Can't wait.
I really got to get back into that album before.
Yeah.
I need to know every word. Okay, this week you are leaving, so that's what you're looking forward to?
Yes.
Leaving me.
For 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
I don't even know what I'm about to do with myself. I do. I'm going to watch the dogs, watch the cats, and hang out with Caroline.
There
And
you
watch
go.
The Pit. It ends this week. That ends. White Lotus ends. I can't think of anything else, but that's a lot. Huh?
The Last of Us
I
starts.
won't watch that without. Are we going to watch it on Sundays?
Oh, I don't know.
We watched the first season at your mom's.
I totally forgot about that.
So is it what day of the week does it come on?
I think Sundays.
Oh, so we could watch like at 6.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's a no.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, we don't have to decide this right now. Thank you so
Don't
much.
let me forget to plug in the air conditioner for you before we leave.
Thank you. Bless you for thinking that. Anything else you want to say?
You'll just have to close all 500 windows that we have in our apartment.
How do you say goodbye in German?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a great week. 2 weeks. Thank you so much for listening to Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. If you enjoyed the show, and we know you did, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Keep the conversation going by following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Curry Terrell, and Adrian on Instagram at Adrian McMill, and Twitter at Yo Adrian McMill. Discover our weekly song picks by adding our playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, all linked in this week's episode description. Got questions or feedback? Email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, y'all.